Hello and welcome. This is Felix speaking from easybits, and throughout the last weeks I was creating a stress test workflow and writing about it on Reddit and n8n community that I'm building the stress test workflow to really find out about the limitations of the easybits extraction solution. As you know, we offer a data extraction solution, a platform that allows you to really simply set up data extraction and integrate it into your n8n workflows. It's a really simple tool, no coding, 2 minutes, and you have a running pipeline that is ready for production purpose as well. So today, my main point is I wanted to share this workflow with you and show you how I built it, then get you an understanding how you can build it yourself. So I will share this as a template, of course, with you as well, but then we will take a short dive into how to create the pipeline for this on the easybits platform as well. And then we will also run 4 simple tests with example documents that I already prepared. So let's just dive into it and let's get started with the workflow itself. As you can see already, I have it in n8n opened already. In the first step, let's start here. I used a document upload form. So it's a really simple form trigger that allows me to upload a document, no matter if it's PNG, JPEG or PDF, even multi-page PDF would work. So it takes the document here. In the second step, the easybits extractor comes in and does the data extraction. I will be showing you in a second how to structure the pipeline for this workflow, so it also works on your side. And also to keep this in mind and to mention it, right? If you want to run tests with your own data extraction solution, you could be changing this node to a simple HTTP node, so you can integrate your own solution via API and get it stress tested as well. As I used always the same invoice data, right? So the data points never change. I'm able to actually build a ground truth in the workflow, as you can see it here. The ground truth then gets merged with the results that I'm getting from the easybits data extraction. So the extracted data goes in here, the ground truth goes in here, and then in the validation step, it actually tells me if the data got extracted correctly or maybe incorrectly, if fields are missing, and it also shows me the overall accuracy, which I will be getting then as a result in the form that I used for the upload. So it's a really simple setup, but it's working properly, it's running good, and we will be looking into this in a few seconds. But let's first of all look at how we structure these pipelines, or especially this pipeline in the stress test on the easybits side. So that really takes just a minute. Let's head over to the easybits platform. As you can see, I'm on my dashboard right now, as you would when you sign up and then log in. From here, I can click create a pipeline. I now need to give it a name. I will call it stress test pipeline 2, as I know I already have a first one running. It will be a computer generated invoice for stress testing. Then I need to consent here shortly, and then I can already upload my example document. As you see, I will be taking the really original invoice that I have here. Then let's click map fields. And now the cool point is that I can use the auto mapping feature. I made the workflow as simple as it can get. So you can just auto map all the fields from the invoice here. As you can see, it does it now automatically. It has a description, already example in, and the name and the data type already set in every field. So we are now good to go. We can now click save mapping. And if I would now need to integrate this pipeline into my workflow, I just go to view pipeline. I would take the pipeline ID and my API key, and I can integrate it right away in the node, and then it just works for me. So that's a super simple setup. Even outside of the stress test workflow, it's a super simple setup for data extraction, reliable data extraction. And once you did this, you can now really go in and test this workflow. And that's what we will be doing now in the next step. So I click execute workflow. Then I click choose file, and let's first start. I wouldn't start with the original because we already know that it kind of works, right? So I would just start with the first version that I created here. As you can see, it's a little bit distressed, a little bit bad in terms of scan quality, right? So we will be taking this one, and now let's submit it. And now we have to wait shortly, but as you can see, the document is running through the workflow. It's right now in the extractor. The extractor does its job. Now it's checking the ground truth, and now it's sending us the results, and we can see that this first version worked totally fine. Stress test was successful. We have a 100% accuracy on the fields. So now I already can hear everybody saying, hey, this was a super simple document, right? And I'm not arguing with that. It is a really simple document, but now let's get into these more stressed ones, right? As you can see, I really try to come up with versions that are hard. So let's take, for example, this here. Let's take this version and let's see if it still works entirely. If it gives us back the data points that we need here. Let's see it. So let's take a look at the workflow. Worked fine. And we can see accuracy is still at 100%, which is really nice. If we looked at the document that we were processing before, it was really stressed. So let's just add one more step, right? Because now we had the version 6 here, which was already kind of, I mean, I would say in real life, this shouldn't be a document coming in to actually extract data from it. But I mean, as it's a stress test, I really want to get into the limitations as well. So let's check this one. You know, this one is nice because it's really destroyed to the end level. So let's take this one, let's submit it, and let's see what the extractor does. I mean, I really want to find out where the limitations are. So let's just run it and see what will happen here. As you can see, the extractor is working on it already. So once it's done, we can see now, and it worked 100%. And that actually is amazing. For myself, I didn't think it would work because the data is barely readable, but it's of course nice to see that the extraction worked 100%, right? So now for the next versions, what I also did is I didn't only distress the invoice, but I really wanted to also add, as you can see, that was our current setup, right? Current layout as well. So I added another layout variant, and let's take this and let's just throw it in, submit it, and let's see what the test says. So as we can see, running again into the extractor, and we can see it actually got 90% of the fields right. The only thing is the vendor name that it was extracted incorrectly. If I would now need to go in and actually look at this and what happened, I would first of all go into the pipeline and actually check the description of the field vendor name, because as you maybe know already, our extraction solution has the cool feature that we give you the opportunity to add a prompt per field. So that means you really can dive into this prompt and this description part. I will also just show it to you here shortly. So if you click on edit mapping, you saw it before already that we offer per data point one description. And if I would now need to fix something like that in terms of accuracy, I would just dive in, go into vendor name, right? And try to get a better and more detailed description than we have from the auto mapping, just refine it a little bit, and then I'm sure I can also hit the 100% mark on this one. Let's run one last test that was also highly requested from the community, which was the handwritten invoice. So, excuse my handwriting. I think I have a pretty okayish handwriting. I know different handwritings as well. that are much more drastic, but I think this works just fine for what it is, right? So I put together just a piece of paper, I put the data points on, made sure it's not really structured. You can see, I mean, I just really put it on a piece of paper. Let's take that one, we submit it as well. And now I'm really curious to see what will happen, because I never ran this test actually, so you are with me for the first time. Let's see what happens. It runs in the extractor. That was quite fast. And man, I'm happy to tell you that also handwriting, we can deliver 100%. I will run this test again also in the future. I already received some good feedback that I can build a version 2 of the stress test kind of. So I will be doing that in the future, but just for now, I think that gives you an understanding of what are the capabilities of our solution. So if you're looking into or you're searching for a really simple way to structure data extraction and put it into your n8n workflows, I can highly recommend looking into easybits Data Extractor. It's super easy to set up. If you need any information, always feel free to reach out to me. And then we see each other again in the next stress test, most likely. I'm really happy to get your feedback as well. If you implemented your own solutions, just send me a short message, share your results with me so we can look into it and actually cross-compare the different tools that everybody's using. And let's go from there. I wish you a great rest of your day, and thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you the next time. Bye.